All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. And a sincere salutation to the Akim pushing his truth and sincerity, bahasham, rachaa, qadash. All right. I was scrolling through my YouTube, all right, feed, all right, or whatever you want to call it. And I came across this video that it was an old recording of this guy that was speaking about the Illuminati. All right. And now we know that we are the real Illuminati. All right. You know, Lord willing, you know, I myself be one of the elect, but, you know, brothers out there in the highways and hedges, all right, that are proclaiming this truth of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, we are the real Illuminati, man. That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect, because we hope to be those men who have the real light, you know, and that's what they claim. They claim to have light, man. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and play this little recording, and I'm going to play the second half of it, you know. If I remember to put it in the description box, the whole link of the video, I'll do that. All right. So brothers can hear what these devils, they say. All right. So I'm going to filter to the scriptures. Lord, will it be edifying? Check it out.
Are controlled by the Rothschilds. Now, just why did the conspirators choose the word Illuminati for their satanic organization? Weishaupt himself said that the word is derived from Lucifer and means holders of the light.
Right. So they think that they hold the light, okay? And that the word Illuminati came from Lucifer. Well, the scriptures speak about that word Lucifer. This is Isaiah 14 and 12. Let's see. It says, you know what? I'm going to read this. 14:11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Okay. So really, those conspirators that this guy's talking about, they say that they're the Illuminati, and they got their word derived from Lucifer.
Strong's H 1966. Halal.
Right. So the word Lucifer means light bearer. All right. So they believe that they hold light, that they bear light, that they can see, you know, things that other people don't see. They claim to have knowledge. All right. But in reality, their knowledge is not, you know, really knowledge. If you're reading the scriptures tell you that the prudence of sinners is not wisdom. All right. So they don't know anything. They don't have no light. You know, whatever light they was given, it was given to them from the Lord. The scriptures tell you that that the Lord set up, ruleth in the kingdom of men, and set the basis of men over it. All right. So these Edomites, man, who claim to be the Illuminati, all right, and they, you know, they worship Lucifer, all right, which means light bearer. You know, they think they have the light, and that's not true. So I'm gonna go back to the 11th verse. It says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave. And really that's what's going on. All right. Go on.
Strong's H 1347. Gaon.
Right. Your exaltation, your majesty, your pride, your excellence. All right. Your pride and arrogance, man, is being brought down. All right. That's why you're getting exposed. All right. You know, you Edomites have been operating in secrecy and in the dark for so many years, but really, you guys are being exposed for the devils that you really are, for your pedophile rings, for your incest. All right. For your rape, robbery, and murder of the whole earth. All right. For hiding the truth. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans be the true Israelites. Okay. We're the real Illuminati, man. Not you devils, man. All right. So your pride, man, your arrogance, your majestic state that you're in, you know, that power seat that you have over the nations. thinking you're the most high, is being brought down. It says to the grave. All right. Because the Lord's coming to judge you, damn devils, man. You Edomites, you so-called white people. All right. You higher ups, you elites, you Rothschilds, man. You Rockefellers, you DuPonts. You know what I'm saying? And the noise of thy vials. It says the worm is spread under thee and the worms cover thee. All right. Because really, man, you know, your music, man, is not the same. Your entertainment industry is not the same. You got people claiming to get sexually harassed by Edomites, producers. All right. You got actors that actually spoken out. Corey Haim, you know, and other guys have spoken out that they've been molested, you know. You know, you guys are a bunch of freaks, you know what I'm saying? Having orgies and all different types of just wicked sexual debauchery, you know what I'm saying? The casting couch, you know, America's being exposed, man. You devils, you higher ups, you presidents, you senators. All right. You got Bill Clinton was exposed for Monica Lewinsky, that scandal, you know. Recently Donald Trump and his scandal with that one lady, you know, that prostitute or whatever. You know, the worm is spread under thee and the worms cover thee, right? Because really, America is decaying, man.
Strong's H 7415. Rachaa.
Right. Maggot worm as a sign of decay. All right. Because look at the streets. Okay. Look at the ghettos, man. Look at the highways. All right. Look at the sinkholes. Look at the different cities. You know, all cities are turning ghetto. All right. This place. You got Detroit, Michigan. You got Flint, Michigan that has no water. Okay. You know, you got you know, they're fighting what's that place? They were the government wants to build an oil pipeline through Native American ground. You know what I'm saying? You know, this whole place is being destroyed, demolished, you know. It's decaying, okay? America is going down. It's showing signs of it's being worn out. All right? Everything about this place, man. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Right. The light bearer. This is talking about, this is going, Lucifer. This is really, you know, what it's talking about is you devils, man. You elites. All right. You red devils. You guys are Satan and the devil that the Bible is speaking of. All right. The Illuminati, man. How have you fallen from your power seat? Son of the morning. Because really, you know, at one point you did have the light of this world. You did have all the knowledge. You did have, you know, scriptures say the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. All right. But your pomp is being brought down. Your majestic state that you had, all the knowledge, the entertainment on lock. You had your military bases all over the world. OK, your false religions, your false philosophies, your you know, the whole system, you know what I mean, of Esau is being discovered, you know, him setting himself up as Jesus Christ, you know, being the white man's God, you know, him proclaiming that he's the son of the Most High. All right. Right. You know, you're using your knowledge to hide the truth of who the Israelites are, to deceive the world, you know, mainly by your secrecy, by your secret society, your Illuminati, your deep network of people that you actually buy. You know, you give people money to the smartest people in the world, scientists, philosophers, and doctors and entertainers and you know, the media, the people that control the news, all right, the educational system, everything that you damn devils do You put money into people's pockets, and you guys create a secret organization, okay, that believes, all right, and worships Lucifer, all right? And Lucifer just means light bearer, man. All right? But like I was saying through the Spirit, man, the Lord set you up, man. The scriptures say that in the book of Job, that he has a bounds that he cannot pass. All right? So the Lord set up a certain time frame and certain things you can and cannot do. And this is the time, all right? And you devils know it, man. These devils know that they're going down. They see it, man. Because their secret cabal and their secret group, their secret society, the Freemasons, the Illuminati, and you different, there's many different secret societies out there, but they all pay tribute to the higher ups, the elite, who they call themselves the Illuminati, and they have the light. They're being brought down. It says, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? And that's what you did. You deceived the whole world by your philosophies. Right? At one point you used to have power over the nations, but now, you're slipping out of your power seat, because really, Yahawashi is taking your power away, So that's what's happening, man. Let's go back to the video. So they chose to call themselves the Illuminati, man. Salaki. If you go into that word Illuminati in the etymology, it says enlightened, past participle of illuminary, light up, make light, illuminate. All right. Originally a name applied to a 16th century Spanish sect, the Alumbrados, then to other sects on the continent. Since 1797, used as translation of German Illuminaten, name of a secret society founded in 1776. Right. That's when Adam Weishaupt, started the Illuminati in May of 1776 in Ingolstadt, Bavaria. All right. It says, hence used generally of free thinkers and sarcastically of those professing intellectual enlightenment. So that's what they think, man. They're sarcastically professing intellectual enlightenment, man. But you're not enlightened at all. All right. Actually, we're the real Illuminati, man. All right. Let's go back to that video.
Weishaupt himself said that the word is derived from Lucifer and means holders of the light, using the lie that his objective was to bring about a one-world government to...
I just want to bring this out, man, because y'all devils really don't have no light, man. And you can read that in the book of Baruch. Lord willing, I'll do another video, man, on, we're the true Illuminati, man. This is Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Right, man. The Bible is the book of the Most High. All right. And the law that endures forever. If you keep it, man, you're going to come to life. And if you leave it, you shall die. It says, turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Right. Jacob. He had 12 sons. They became the 12 tribes of Israel. Illuminated. Definition. Light up. It says to help to clarify or explain. And that's what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to help clarify who is the real Illuminati. Simple definition in dictionary.com. It says to supply or brighten with light, light up. It says to lighten as with knowledge, to become illuminated. So the Lord illuminated us with what? The book of the commandments of the Most High, which is the Bible. All right. You can also go into the book of Hebrews. It's like let's see. This is Hebrews 10 and 32. Just get this real quick. This is but call to remembrance the former days in which after you were illuminated, you endured a great flight of afflictions. Right. And the part I want to get here is that word illuminated. So we need to remember, man, that when we first came into the truth, after we were illuminated, that we endured a great flight of afflictions. And there's much affliction to come. And there's affliction while you're in this truth, man. Let's get this word illuminated. Because, these devils got a plan, man. You know what I'm saying? The so-called white man got the New World Order. That mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, the martial law camps, where all our faith is going to be tested in them days. But the scriptures say that after we were illuminated, right? By what? By reading the commandments of the book of the Most High.
Strong's G 5461. Fotizo.
Right.
Fotizo.
To give light, to shine, to light up. That's what illuminate means. It says to lighten, spiritually imbue with saving knowledge. What knowledge do these devils have that is going to save if they abide in death? All right. The scriptures say this: the wages of sin are death. All those that hate me love death. These people worship Lucifer. All right. And Lucifer means light bearer, but they don't have the light. All right. Let's go back to the video. I just want to bring that out, man. They are not the Illuminati, man.
Those with mental ability to govern the world and prevent all wars in the future. In short, using the word peace on earth as his bait. Perhaps the most...
Right. Let's see. Peace on earth. These devils don't know nothing about no peace.
Directive in Weishaupt's plan was to obtain absolute control of the press so that all news and information could be slanted, so that the masses could be convinced that a one-world government is the only solution to our many and varied problems.
Right. Right. So these devils believe. Let's see. These devils believe that they can control everything, man. All right. Now, who would do that? Only the wicked. The scriptures tell you that. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right. So they took over the news, the media. So whatever comes out on the media is whatever they want. Their agenda. They run what you see on TV, what you read in newspaper, what you read in magazines. They got it all whitewashed, all right, to make people believe that they're God, they're the Messiah, they're the angels, they're the Most High. They covered the face of the judges, the prophets, all right. So this is starting to be unearthed, man. Their lies and their deception, all right, because they really want everybody to bow down to them. They want everybody to believe in them, and they've gotten it so far. But the Lord really set these people up, man. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. The Lord let these guys rule for now, man.
Into our many and varied problems. Now, do you know who owns and controls our mass communications media? I'll tell you, practically all the movie lots in Hollywood is owned by the Lehmans, Kuhn Loeb and Company, Goldman Sachs, and other internationalist bankers. All the national radio and TV channels in the nation are owned and controlled by those same internationalist bankers. In 1834, the Italian revolutionary leader Giuseppe Mazzini was selected by the Illuminati to direct their revolutionary program throughout the world. Mazzini had enticed an American general named Albert Pike into the Illuminati. Pike was fascinated.
These devils, man, they pay people off to join them. You know what I'm saying? And these, and whoever takes the purse, whoever takes the bag, you know what I'm saying? They keep them with them. And when they don't want these people anymore, they just either they frame them, they bring out some dirt on them, or they kill them. All right, so that's why it's never wise to sell out to these damn devils, man.
By the idea of a one world government. And ultimately, he became the head of this Luciferian conspiracy. Between 1859 and 1871, he, Pike, worked out a military blueprint for 3 world wars and various revolutions throughout the world, which he considered would forward the conspiracy to its final stage in the 20th century.
This is the book of Psalms. Because that's what they want to do. They want to govern by war, This is Psalms 55 and 21. Let's just listen to what these devils say, man. This is Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Really? Because really, these devils, these Edomites, these white people, man, these elites, all they really govern is by war. That's why these rich international bankers got United States military, taking over the whole world and stealing, raping, robbing, taking all the minerals, all the oil, selling cheap labor to other countries, all to make money. Because really, America ain't nothing but it's just a big corporation. All right, and you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans ain't nothing but slaves. That you ain't nothing but a slave, man, in this life. You ain't, it just whatever you do is all for the establishment. Of course we have to work, but back then we worked in our own houses, our own farms, our own land. But since we went into to captivity, into slavery, and this last slavery here is our last and final one. Are these damn Edomites, who are the basis of men. The Lord set these people up, man, but they govern through war, through deception, through lies, through rape, through robbery, through murder, through mayhem, through chaos. All right. They might talk nice to you, but war is in their heart, man. Let's go hear more about this, what this devil got to say.
Its final stage in the 20th century. Long before Marconi invented radio, the scientists in the Illuminati had found the means for Pike and the heads of his councils to communicate secretly. It was the discovery of that secret that enabled intelligence officers to understand how apparently unrelated incidents, one such as the assassination of an Austrian prince at Sarajevo, took place simultaneously throughout the world, which developed into a war or a revolution. Pike's plan was as simple as it has proved effective. It called for communism, Nazism, political Zionism, and other international movements be organized and used to foment 3 global world wars and at least 2 major revolutions.
Right, so Albert Pike, all right, American general, was contracted into the Illuminati to make 3 wars, and that's what he did. That third war is really the World War III and that's the war to end all wars, man. Eventually America's going to be destroyed. So these devils think they're going to be able to bring about a new world order where they're in power. But they're not going to be able to because, before they can finish, the Lord's going to come back and destroy these devils, man, these Edomites.
World War III is to be fomented by using the so-called controversies, the agents of the Illuminati, operating under whatever new name.
Right, agents of the Illuminati, man. So, really, it's these devils are playing chess, man. But really, the Lord is the ultimate chess player. I mean, they're playing checkers, man, but the Lord is the ultimate chess player, man. That's what I meant to say.
Are now stirring up between the political Zionists and the leaders of the Muslim world. That war is to be directed in such a manner that all of Islam and political Zionism, Israel, will destroy each other, while at the same time the remaining nations, once more divided on this issue, will be forced to fight themselves into a state of complete exhaustion, physically, mentally, spiritually, and economically. Now,
so really, man, whatever their plan is, man, Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi is really going to destroy them, man. This is Psalm 64:2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. All right, that secret counsel is these Illuminatis when they gather together and they try to unleash that new world order, man. Okay, that mark of them trying to instill the mark of the beast throughout the whole population, throughout the whole earth. All right, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Let's look up some words real quick. Let's get secret counsel.
Strong's H 5475. Sod.
Right. Assembly. Council, assembly. Secret council. Right. And that's what we hope, man. The Lord hides us, in that day when these bastards want to do their little new world order, when they try to kick off their plan and take over the world. All right. Insurrection. Scheming. That's all I could get out of that.
Strong's H 7285. Regesh.
All right. Right. Your secret counsel, man. Workers of iniquity, man. So we pray that the Lord hides us in that day. It says, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. And that's what they do, man. All right. They're planning, all right, to take the Lord's elect, all right, and try them in martial law camps, man. If you ever, the scriptures speak about some getting casted into prison, man, and they will try you with their words, man, to see if you believe in the Lord or not. All their plans, their new world order, all their all the propaganda that they've pushed, all the mind control, all the brainwashing that they've tried to brainwash Jake, and make us feel like we ain't shit. They shoot at us, man, Even bitter words that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Because, they have all kinds of plans and laws and philosophies and doctrines against us, man, to try to brainwash us and make us think like them, to denounce our power, to forget who we are. That's what these devils do, man. And they do it all in covert, all behind closed doors. They got plans, and you get caught up in the system, and some Jakes never get out, man. They encourage themselves in the evil matter, right? And that Illuminati that, try to take over the world, that new world order, that's an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily, right, man? They want to entice people with the mark of the beast. They want to, and if you're not with that, they're going to be beheading people. Those are snares, man. Those are traps. They say, who shall see them, right? Because they think the Lord's not watching. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Really, yeah, and really, they accomplish a diligent search. So they're always looking in on how to control the world, through their wicked schemes, through their secret councils, their backdoor meetings and shit. Their covert operations the military does, and all the shit the devil speaks, man. He speaks blasphemy against the Most High, and he tries to deceive the children of Israel, man. It says both the inward thought of every one of them and their heart is deep, right? So that's all they do, man. That's all they do is plan to take over the world, and how are they going to manipulate Jake more and more, and how are they going to exploit Jake and put money in his pocket to keep him, to dumb him down, all right, and make the people stupid, all right? All right. It says, but the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Right. And that's what this devil is doing, man. Why him giving out their plan. All right. Their tongue is falling upon themselves, man, because they're arrogant, you know. But the Most High is gonna in that World War III, you know, that's orchestrated really by Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Really, the Lord's going to destroy America, man. You know, and these devils are going to go into the caves, and you know, it says that in the book of Isaiah 9:6, as the 9th chapter, I believe. All right, and the Lord's gonna they're gonna try to hide, man. You know, while America get destroyed, but the scriptures speak about us arresting them. You know, in the book of Psalms, going out throughout the world and putting you know what? Let me see if I can get that real quick. I don't want to paraphrase that. That's a beautiful scripture. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. This is Psalms 149:6. Let the high praise of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. So they're going to get arrested, man. They're going to get put into fetters of iron. All right. Let's play this.
Of complete exhaustion, physically, mentally, spiritually, and economically. Now, can any thinking person doubt that the intrigue now going on in the near, middle, and far east is designed to accomplish that satanic objective? Pike himself foretold all this in a statement he made to Mazzini on August 15, 1871. Pike stated that after World War III is ended, those who will inspire to undisputed world domination will provoke the greatest social cataclysm the world has ever known. Quoting his own words, taken from the letter he wrote to Mazzini, and which letter is now catalogued in the British Museum in London, England, he said, "We shall unleash the nihilists and the atheists, and we shall provoke a great social cataclysm which in all its horror will show clearly to all nations the effect of absolute atheism."
Right. So after they think that after they kick off a World War III, they're going to have a social cataclysm and it's going to be all atheism. That's what they believe, you know. But we know that the Lord is in control of all this, man. You know, whether they kick off that World War III through Muslims and Zionism or, you know, some type of religious war, hey, all we know is the Lord is going to kick it off. You know what I'm saying? It's all through the, you know, the Lord, he's the chess player, man. These devils can only, they search out iniquities and the heart is deep, but, you know, the Lord is the ultimate mastermind.
The origin of savagery and of most bloody turmoil. Then everywhere, the people forced to defend themselves against the world minority of revolutionaries will exterminate those destroyers of civilization and the multitudes disillusioned with Christianity, whose deistic spirits will be from that moment on without direction and leadership, and anxious for an ideal but without knowledge where to send its adoration, will receive the true light through the universal manifestation of the pure doctrine of Lucifer, brought finally out into public view, a manifestation which will result from a general reactionary movement which will follow the destruction of Christianity and atheism, both conquered and exterminated at the same time.
Let me run this back real quick. You hear what this guy's saying? Let me run this back, man. It says, they encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. You see that? They think they're going to kick all this off. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. Now, they've been thinking about this for a long time.
exterminated at the same time. Anyway, the ending of the Civil War destroyed, temporarily, all chances of the House of Rothschild to get a clutch on our money system, such as they had acquired in Britain and other nations in Europe. I say temporarily because the Rothschilds and the masterminds of the conspiracy never quit. So they had to start from scratch, but they lost no time in getting started. Shortly after the Civil War, a young immigrant who called himself Jacob H. Schiff arrived in New York. Jacob was a young man with a mission for the House of Rothschild.
All right, that was about it, man. You know, he goes off into this other guy and this other bullshit, but, you know, you get the idea. I'm going to finish it out on this. This is Job 20. All right, and if I remember, I'm going to put that link in the description box so brothers can hear, you know what I'm saying, if you choose to hear what these goddamn devils, all right, how they wet their tongues, you know, against us. This is Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Right. So, you know, when this devil, man, you know, when he thinks he's about to, you know, when he's kicking his plan off, man, when the devil shows his ass, all right, these Edomites and these elites, when they show their ass, man, he shall be in straits, man. All right, because it's really the Lord's plan. It's not what they plan, you know, because they can plan whatever they want, but the Lord's going to kick it off. He's going to force, you know, their hand, and the Lord's going to be, he's the ultimate power, man.
Strong's H 3334. Yatseer.
It says to bind, be distressed, be in distress, be cramped, be narrow. He's going to be cramped, man. He's not going to know what to do. It says cause distress, besiege, be vexed. Down here it says to be vexed. You see? In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. Right. When he's about to fill his belly, man, when you eat and, you know, you're eating, you're having a good meal, and, you know what I'm saying, you're about to get full, like, you just a couple more bites and you're done. The Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. All right. So, you know, before this, you know, devil gets finished doing what he's going to do, the Lord's going to disrupt him, man. And shall rain it upon him while he is eating, right? So it's going to come down on him, or he's going to get caught slipping, man. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. All right. It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yeah, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. Because really, you know, what's going to happen is the Lord's going to punish these devils. The ultimate judgment, man, is going to be thermonuclear fire. All right, the ICBM missiles that are going to be shot on America, man, because we know through the scriptures that a World War III is brewing, man. The scriptures speak plainly about it. Okay, and that's going to be the judgment of the wicked. All right, 2/3 of the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who didn't receive the truth, and the so-called white man. All right, and the heathen, which are the other nations, the wicked of the earth, who know not the Most High. It is drawn and come out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High, and the heritage appointed unto him by the Most High. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to the Akim pushing his truth and sincerity. This is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High. Shalom.